She fluent in that cash talk. Walk in the booth like Naomi on the catwalk. And tell them bitches whoop whoop from the Jaguar. It ain't even right though. Push me and I might go. She ain't getting money, I'm like, what the fuck the hype for? When them bitches bite flow, make my appetite go. Poof, gone, voila, magic. Looking mad good just to pull up on them rampant.
Welcome back to Unhinged and Immoral. I am Jamila.
And I am Mecca.
Okay, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to recap a couple of things. It's been quite an adventurous time for us, I would say. I feel like October
weeks, for sure,
was the most busiest I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I don't know.
It was a lot going on.
It was so much going on.
So we had one music fest, which we were both ambassadors for. And then we had some of our other TikToker friends who were ambassadors for that as well. Yeah. We had kind of an influencer house going. Jamila stays in Atlanta. Well, that is not Atlanta. That's what I'm ready to say. Where you say it's not Atlanta. But
whatever. I'm ready, girl, gone.
It ain't not Atlanta. College Park is not Atlanta. That's not what I said. I don't know nothing about Atlanta, child. But One Music Fest was a hit. I had a great time.
Yeah, that weekend was definitely some of the most fun I've had in a very, very long time. And it just all happened so smoothly. Like, I didn't really know what to expect. And I didn't know how everything was going to go just in general. Like, you always have these expectations and shit. But then, like, damn, when it actually came, I was like, damn, this is actually crazy. Like, this is some real deal shit. I don't know. I just felt so cool.
So, I can't remember because we didn't get, you was with us night one. We didn't make it to the concert, the actual festival on the first day.
No. Back up. Night one was Friday because y'all got there first.
Because me and Sabrina got pulled up to your house and we went to Gutbusters.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out Atlanta. I love Gutbusters. It was so good. Just think like grits. Waffle House, a bit better. And they have all this juice in the back. I definitely got at least 3-4 things off Gutbusters menu. Like that shrimp and grits was good. The egg sandwich was good. The salmon egg breakfast croissant sandwich was good. Everything was good.
Yeah, so Mecca and Sabrina got here pretty early Friday. What's crazy is around the time that we had like our plans kind of solidified for One Music Fest is also around the time where we was like, yeah, let's actually do a podcast. So we basically had like 2 weeks to kind of like prep.
Run it back because One Music Fest was the same weekend as Hampton's Homecoming.
Yes.
So the original plan was for us to go back to Homecoming, frolic around. Right. Then you were like, oh, I got to be an ambassador for this music festival. And I was like, okay, well, I'm still going to Homecoming because that's what I'm going to do at the last weekend of October. You know what I'm saying? And then they emailed me and I was like, hey, and the only reason I remembered, it wasn't Atlanta. It was a music festival that set it off. It was, I looked at the day, I said, this is the one that Jamila was talking about.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, okay, well, period. So yeah, they snatched your ass right on up. So I said, okay, well, this is what we're doing. Right. And then we're like, you know what? Since we're already doing this podcast, like, let's go ahead and do our media shit that weekend too. So I went ahead and called a friend of mine who was a photographer. I'm like, listen, I know it's short notice, but this is what we need to do. Can you hook us up? Blah, da, da, da. We pulled up to his studio. Which is
let me cut you off because the internet they have me so fucked up when it comes to them dirty forces that I was wearing. Because my suitcase, I was trying not to bring hella shit, first of all, because we was only there for the weekend. So I packed
and they still brought hella shit, spoiler alert.
Jamila, please. But I only bought like 3 pairs of shoes. I bought the shoes that I was going to wear to the Tailgate, the festival, which were both beaters. And then I bought the shoes I was wearing to the club, which was like some basic like tabbies, which I bought to the photo shoot. I would have put on, but what happened? Oh, we're not going to get your feet. We're not going to get your feet. We're not going to get your feet. You were in fucking Jesus sandals, and no one said nothing. I did have on my Jesus sandals. Why make it wearing dirty ones? Bitch, I'm not buying a new pair of ones every time I go to a festival, every time I go to the Tailgate. Bitch, are you stupid? And y'all weren't even supposed to see my feet. They tricked me. So I know, because when I say I was really blocking people like left and right, because that shit I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Not you was blocking them over the sneaks.
I was. No, because it was why I got them dirty forces on. Bitch, why are you looking at my feet so hard? You're supposed to be looking at this made up face.
I didn't even feel like you could really tell from that far away. Like people was
mind you,
really
the other thing about it, they are pastel. So they kind of look dirty to begin with because the way that the pastel color is, they're already a whole different cutaway. They're not like straight bright white ass ones to begin with. They're like a pastel shit's going on.
Okay.
And then they were already beat up because I got them 2023 to wear to the tailgate, homecoming. Wore them, and then I wore them to one music fest. I wear them whenever I have to like walk around. Like y'all do not be talking like talk to me how y'all be talking to them white bitches when they have dirty ones on because you don't be saying nothing to them.
That's their culture, Mecca.
Yeah, and I'm gonna appropriate it for the
I'm crying
for the moment.
But you know, we did. So what did we do after the fucking? Oh yeah, we went to the mall after that because I was still trying to get my looks together. Ladies
because that's where we seen that girl with her ass out in the bubble skirt.
Yes, and I don't think y'all understand. It was full ass. Like the only thing we didn't see was her booty hole. Actually,
I mean, if she had just spread a little, we would have seen it.
All she had to do was cough, and we would have seen it.
Been down, we would have seen.
I'm like, goddamn! Like I was truly shook. And I really did not expect, you know, I sound like a basic bitch when I say this, but I really didn't expect that video to go viral like that. But no, like I really did. I'm like, goddamn, we was just talking shit.
That has like multiple millions of views. But mind you,
20-something mil.
Mine 27 million.
Yeah, so we're at the mall and just casually, you know, shopping because I was still trying to get my looks together for one music fest. And we had just stopped to get a Cinnabon. Right. And me and Jazz had got a Cinnabon because we were being greedy. And I'm busting it down. Mm-hmm. Next thing I know, I'm told to turn around and I see full ass.
First of all, let's also give the context that Jamila's older sister is like 7 years older than us. How old is Jazz?
Yeah, she's like 58.
Don't do that. No, but so she already like, mind you, what was that whole week because it was TSU homecoming before that. So that's when we had learned about the bubble skirts. Everybody having their ass out. All the aunties talking about, girl, y'all asses out. But I really had not seen it in person. I have been seeing it.
Clark Atlanta's was the weekend.
I was gonna, girl, what?
Yeah, Clark Atlanta was the weekend before, so they had ass out too.
Child, I had not seen it in person. So I have been on the internet, seeing the videos, seeing the commentary, 100% on some like, I'm not even trying to sound like an old bitch, but homecoming dust and particles hitting your labia do not seem like no shit that you want to get into, baby. I'm not even trying to police how you dress. That just is a lot going on. And after going to Clark homecoming, I would not have worn no bubble skirt to that shit. That shit,
mind
you, too many people around.
I made a video kind of defending the little babies.
We definitely made videos like, oh, you hater ass bitches. Like,
yeah, I was like, let the girls have their ass out. They trying to catch a nigga. Like, y'all ain't never tried to catch a nigga before. You know, not that I was all, you know, having my ass out, but you know what I'm saying?
I definitely had a little butt hanging out the booty shorts. I'm not above it.
I've had cheekage. You know, I've been there. But it was something I clearly didn't understand what y'all was fucking talking about.
No. And so I was in Forever 21. I was getting what I was getting. Her, like Jamila said, her and Jazz, her sister, were sitting there. And the way we're even sitting, you can kind of peep it from the TikTok. Jazz is sitting in front of us, and me and Jamila are sitting next to each other with our back to what was going on. So Jazz, motherfucking auntie ass, like, oh my God, y'all look, it's a bubble skirt.
Yeah. And as soon as I turned around, I about screamed and lost my goddamn.
No, it was the way. And then when you reenacted it in the video, that's what made the video funny. When you're like, ooh, because that's really what we did. Like, you, ooh.
I was like, oh my God.
Like, heavens. Her booty was out.
Booty.
I just ain't never seen that amount of ass in Forever 21. I've seen that amount of ass.
That's what I'm saying. Then you walking in Forever 21, it's just like, what, you going to get some more of these? Like, what's going on? What you going, like, girl? And you put your bare ass on mall seats and shit?
That's what I be thinking about. Like, you be sitting down.
And Mecca, don't lie. It wasn't a cute fit. Like, you just tried to throw that little lie in there. No, it was ugly.
I like the skirt with the long, like, sweatshirt. That's what she had on. It was a cute.
Mecca, she looked a mess.
The concept was cute, Jamila. I mean, that's basically what I wore on to the tailgate with the Hampton and the white skirt.
No. Okay. And I'm not going to even let you get that. Actually.
Chad.
Moving on.
They gonna call you an old hater ass TT, Chad.
And maybe I am. And maybe I am.
You sitting there with them little just got twisties, girl. It's giving
and what about it? Thank you.
Crying.
So let's see. After we did the damn photo shoot and the mall hating,
motherfucking Jill Scott
crying.
No way. I'll let you get through what you gonna say.
I was gonna say we went to, that's what we all met up that night. And we went to Taranga City. Mind you, I do live in Atlanta, but I don't really go out like that. Contrary to my most recent post, I know it seems like Jamila is an outside girl. I am not. I do not be out like that. So I had never even heard of this damn place. And I'm
Really?
like, where the fuck is we going? No, girl, I don't know shit. I don't
Bro,
know
I
nowhere.
heard about, what was it called? Taranga?
Yeah, Topanga. And I'm like, well, who is Topanga?
Topanga.
So we pull up the damn Topanga. And I'm like, okay, this is cute. We have a little section. And that's when Lavelle was there. Lavelle, Alexis, and Aubrey met us up there because we had kind of did our own little thing earlier in the day. So we pull up. We got our little section. My cousin pull up with her crazy ass. My sister and her gay ass with her lesbian lover. Hey, Sharonda, love you, girl.
Cry. I was gonna be like, why would you do shit?
No, I love her. Mind you, I do talk shit about my sister being gay, but it's y'all don't understand. She's like so gay, and her and Sharonda be matching. Like y'all are such outfits. Lesbians.
Yeah, it's like a
like
different
girl.
Yeah, it's the
brand.
Doing? It's the brand that is like the stereotypical brand.
No, and they like super love each other, and they be like writing love letters and shit. Like just gay.
That is
yeah. And maybe I'm jealous. Maybe
because they damn near they're a step away, and Jazz talking about it's not gonna happen. I said, baby, you are 2 months away from a joint Facebook account.
Mind you, they have a joint TikTok.
So I don't know what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, actually, they be wearing this might get along shirt. That's what they be wearing at home.
Like it's so disgustingly cute.
Yeah, so I have to make fun of them just so they
make fun of
stay humbled. Oh, every chance I get.
I was going to say, fun fact, Jamila is the only straight child in her family. How'd that happen?
I don't really know. I've really tried to be gay. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, I really do like boys. And I've known I've liked boys since I was 2 days old.
Last week. You were pressed to suck dick.
I've always been so boy crazy. And it's just if you've ever questioned if being or whatever sexuality is natural, ask me. I promise you, I knew I liked boys as early as I knew I liked myself.
Well,
I knew I liked the boy.
Maddie knew who she was.
And I wish I liked girls, but
this reminds me of when I fake way came out to my mom in high school. But
yeah, that still pisses me off to this
Why?
day. Because it's just Mecca, please.
No, but first of all, as someone, you like an androgynous ass nigga. So you should understand exactly where I was coming from.
I wouldn't say androgy. I would just say a little sweet.
A feminine.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've told this on TikTok so many times, but when I was 17, I transferred high schools and I saw someone in the first day of school when I walked in who I was like, oh my God, such a cute boy. Love him. And then when I went to my first period class, I happened to see that same person and there was a chair open next to them. And I went to sit down and lo and behold, I saw titties and I was like, oh my God, it's a girl. And she has the sweetest, nicest Michelle voice. Love her down. She's, and what's crazy? She's married now. Her wife went to Hampton. That was a really weird, intersecting,
wow. What a circle.
You know what I'm saying? You're from Sacramento. Anyway, she was beige, light skin, curly hair, ponytail. Well, not high yellow, but I would say a beige, like you, your skin tone, like a 3D C curl going on. Long to the short, I was because even though when I found out she was a girl, I still liked her. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I love her. I want to marry her. And I was just really struggling because obviously I was raised really religious. Oh my God, Mom, I'm gay. So I went and got this book from the library. Had to come up to your parents. It took me 2 months to work up the nerve. I came out to my mom and she didn't get mad. She just looked at me and she was like, Mecca, what does she look like? And I was like, I just described her to her and she was like, okay, show me her tomorrow. So, and obviously she's a basketball player. So after.
Is her name Ashley?
No.
Because that's such a gay
she has a very girly name though. She has a very.
It's always an Ashley or Brittany.
It's the nigga equivalent of Ashley though.
Got it.
I feel like it's easy to guess, but don't guess it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we pull up. I point her out to my mom, and my mom starts cracking up. She's like, Mecca, you're not gay. I said, what do you mean? That's the love of my life. She's like, girl, that young lady looks like the little boy hanging on your poster, hanging in the poster on your wall. The boy on the poster on my wall was Lil Fizz. So she looked exactly like Lil Fizz.
And it's just like, well, yes.
Well,
I
yes.
too was in love with Lil Fizz.
Well, yes. I like a very soft-faced individual.
Not anymore.
Well,
I don't think that's your type anymore. You've changed.
I just go through my phases with the boys. Like I really what is that? A sign of ADHD or autism? I get fixated.
It definitely gives spectrum.
Yeah, I get hyper fixated on one certain type of man, and then that's my type for that time being. And then I move on.
Sure. We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
And we're back.
I personally don't think I have a type. I don't think I've ever really had a type. Well, I have a type personality-wise, but when it comes to like the physical appearance, all of them niggas look different. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it kind of disturbs me when I think about it.
I would agree with you.
Like, it's like, can I, like, is there something wrong with me that I can't, like, I don't know. What does that mean?
I will say,
like,
you don't never be dating no tall ass man, but you're also very short.
Okay, not too much.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I do.
No.
I've had tall boys.
Well, first of all, you're 5 feet tall. So tall to you is like subjective.
Okay. And
so you
now what?
No, I'm saying like 5'9" to you. It's gonna give 6'3" because you're 5 feet tall.
No, but I've literally talked to niggas who have been
Jamila,
6'2".
I've never in life seen you with anyone over 5'9".
I literally dated a nigga who was 6'2", more than one. You just haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. And the ones I've seen, so why are you keeping all the tall niggas in the closet?
Because that's where they prefer to be, unfortunately.
Because you do not be with tall ass niggas. You take advantage of
I do.
You take it, but this is what I'll say. You know how the short niggas always be having the best faces.
Two of my Hampton niggas was over 6 feet.
Who?
The one and the two.
Okay, wait. The one that you're trying to double back on, he is tall.
And so is the one that I snatched up. Clock it. He's literally.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. But mind you, my
But them wasn't the ones you was being seen with. So what's like I'm saying?
I have not really been outside seen with really too many people in general.
So what this is my question, Jamila, because the two men who are over 6'3", I would also consider them to be very attractive. But the ones that I've actually seen you outside with are not reaching that level. Like the ones that you be the ones that you be outside with be short and just like But then it's like in your back pocket.
Been outside with like actual serious relationships.
Oh, because you be keeping all your fine niggas in your pocket. Like, girl, these are the ones you need to be popped out.
Which is where I don't want to be seen.
Why you want to be seen with somebody mid?
I don't want to be seen with anyone actually, period.
Oh.
I've changed.
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to be caught by the paparazzi last week with me.
Yes, but I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Are the paparazzi being called on me? Not yet.
You caught them on yourself. So that's what Kim Kardashian was doing.
It's going to give Netta and Charles if I do that. And I'm not quite ready to,
maybe Netta and Charles. I ain't seen them in a second. After she came for the Jamaican food, they ate her ass up, child.
That shit was funny as fuck.
When they said she looked like liver gravy, I said, I have to clock out, actually. Liver gravy is crazy. Why would y'all say that? I do get why y'all said that. She said them oxtails was nasty. And I too would have the same reaction if you said oxtail was nasty in front of me. I'd be like, bitch, are you cool?
Yeah, because I mean, okay, well, you're lying, so I don't even like. Once people start lying, you have to just clock out.
But I seen a video of Miss Netta putting sugar in broccoli, so
that's what I was gonna say. Like when you're used to eating like a Rottweiler, I'm sure you wouldn't think certain shit is good. So, But back to the niggas I be fucking. They do be cute though. Cause I don't know, it kind of gave you think all my niggas is ugly, and I feel like I'm gonna have to send you a Google Doc with all of my niggas in a portfolio. I'm gonna have to send you like some of my most recent work.
Okay.
Yeah, cause you haven't seen all my recent work.
And tall.
Well, yes. But I can't do too tall because it starts to get icky and sticky and nasty and gross. Like, ew, I don't want it. I don't want it to be Shaq and Hoops. Like, that's stupid.
Well, I will say I have been in business with someone who was 6'8", and it was real goofy.
Like, that's stupid, Mecca.
I see.
What are you doing?
do see what the tall bitches are talking about. Stop talking to them. Like,
I'm
5'4". You need to be with like a Megan Thee Stallion. You need to be with a young lady who was a 5'10", 11, because
it actually grosses me out when I see them big ass niggas and them little ass girls. Ew.
We went on a date and like he held the door open for me. When I say I walked under his arm with like the most ease, like it was like, oh, you really is tall. And then like, not to tell y'all too much about business, but when he was hitting it from the back one time, it was so, oh my God, it was like not even fun. I said, I give up.
It's just
because like you trying to the angles, it's just it doesn't matter. Right. It doesn't line up. It doesn't line up.
It really doesn't line up, and that's why, like, honestly, anything over 6'3" is too much for me. And 6'3" is pushing it, but it's still good. It's still, 6 draws still taking 6'3", but nothing over that. Nothing over that. No.
I mean, I was talking to someone 6'5". I had like that. That was cool. But that 6'8", that was ridiculous.
6'8" is so dumb. And then it's like, and then on top of that, like, what are you, like, I don't know. I can't even be secretive with you. Like, everyone's going to see you. Get out of here. Like, you're causing so much attention that I don't want right now.
That's why you be liking your men to be 5'9", so that they can sneak in and out.
Well, not too much. Not too much. I mean, it's just, I honestly don't be noticing niggas are 5'9" until somebody else points it out, because it's like, well, shit, nigga look 6 feet to me.
I mean, yes. You're 5 feet tall.
Like, damn. Okay. I am.
Okay, so we'll end up off on this. When we were doing the photo shoot and y'all was like, is Mecca tall or Jamila short? She had me looking like a fucking WNBA player. Shout out to all the Stallies in the WNBA. I have never had anyone like make me look that tall.
But to be fair, I don't know what actually happened that day, because you've never been that much taller than me ever. I don't know what the fuck that was, actually. That was some like
you were you're probably shrinking.
Well,
that happens with age naturally.
But I'm not that fucking old yet, Mecca.
I don't know. You could be started early for you.
Well, if I'm shrinking, why are you not shrinking?
I don't know. I'm fabulous.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I got my knees done.
I'm crying. No, I think them fucking beaters have some extra feet in them bitches. Well, there's no way.
LOL, I'm blowing my brother's spot up right now. Darrington is 5'11", and that nigga stay in forces so he could say he's 6 feet tall.
Decca, please.
Such a scammer.
Like please.
Be serious. Okay,
so what was your favorite part of the One Music Fest weekend?
I love Cameron so bad.
I do too.
First of all, Cameron is literally the funniest person I've ever met. It's not that like none of us are not like how we are online, but the fact that Cameron is literally that animated, like like that's for real and not for fake. I was crying the entire time. And then him being drunk and like what had me crying, I could say when was it you? Or no, it was Sabrina, who was like, I can tell your love language is physical touch, because he kept grabbing her. He's like, Becca, I just want to say I love you. And when Sabrina was like, oh, I can tell your love language is physical touch, why does nigga grab her hand and said, no, it's gift giving. I want all the gifts.
I'm crying.
That ass so fucking funny. And then the clip that we all posted of him throwing the phone with his braids. First of all, I don't know
damn braids
how they get flipped up that hard.
Folded under.
They was not away. I think that was from him like leaning his head back all day, because they were not like that initially.
All that damn attitude. Nah, it was fun being at the house just like with everybody and just kind of like kikiing and just vibing. But honestly, no shade, because I love attention. Honestly, my favorite part of the weekend was us walking through Spelman and Spellhouse Homecoming and people literally screaming for us. I was like, am I Michael Jackson?
I'm crying. You know what's so crazy?
That was lit.
You walked way past me. I saw someone who I grew up with, I grew up going to church with her. Mm-hmm. She's way younger than me. She's still currently a student at Spelman. And I'm cool with her big sister. And when she said Mecca, I said, the fuck? I feel like that was crazy, because it's like you don't be expecting to see people from back home, what is a random relic from my childhood doing in front of me right now? That was and then not only that, last time I saw her, she was like a fucking little girl. Like, she's a grown-ass lady right now. So it's like, crazy. That was crazy. Between that and I will be honest, I said this on TikTok, when I'm at the tailgate, baby, I'm going to wiggle my way onto somebody's tent and get some food. And shout out
Every
to the nasty Hebrew Israelites. I know y'all Founders Day was yesterday. We love the Lakers. God, we was at that tent. Them out heads was giving that, and it was fried hard. Catfish fried hard the first time. I said, my God. You know, I be fucking with the other side 1911, but shit, I might take my talents elsewhere.
I actually don't fuck with none of them niggas, to be honest with you. Once you've had your fair share, I don't fuck with none of y'all. It's only one of them. Well,
hold on. Hold on. Not to put too much business out there. You can't say that right now, child.
But shout out to the Greeks. Shout out to the Greeks. Shout out to the Greeks. Yeah.
Wear them colors. They was outside yesterday, between Afrotech and Day Founders Day. Me and Sabrina went to Chapman and Kirby, which is like a big brunch spot here in Houston. Packed out, baby. Packed out. Like,
they was hopping over the waffles.
Baby, there was one who was hopping on top of the section. Mind you, the police was letting him live. That's what I said. And that's how you know Houston a black-ass city, because the DJ literally said, bruh, I know it's y'all Founders Day. I'm going to give y'all 45 seconds. He turned on the atomic dog.
Do your shit.
And when it was like, move, like everyone got out the way, like, because you know they about to do the most. There was a motherfucker, and you want to, I'm telling people business. Oh my God. There was a motherfucker in there trolling so hard, bro. It was a man in there in a shirt that said Future Q.
Oh.
Like
a grown man?
Like a grown man. When they started hopping, he clearly wasn't a Q because he didn't do it. And everyone, like, me and Sabrina were laughing. I was like, he wants somebody to say something to him so bad.
Ain't nobody check him?
Ain't nobody check him. Child, y'all be doing all that motherfucking checking on the internet. You let y'all, and it would, now the niggas, it was mad niggas in there, old niggas and young niggas, and they let that nigga walk around freely doing multiple laps, bro. And mind you, aesthetically, he like, I was trying to figure out when I first seen him, it said Future Q.
He might have been, I would say he might have been trolling though.
No, he was trolling. No. It was once the Atomic Dog came on, and he
might have actually been a Q.
Maybe, no, but he fake way hit it and then started laughing.
Yeah, he probably, because he's probably really a Q. Niggas be trolling like that. Like sometimes bitches will be like, oh my gosh, like they'll randomly, now why they do this, I don't know. I guess they think it's funny, but like they'll tweet be like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be an AKA. Mind you, like they crossed 3 years ago. Like just to make people like, you know. So he low key was probably trolling.
It didn't give that, and let me just tell you why. It's obviously Founders Day, motherfuckers in there with their people.
Yeah.
He's solo dolo. And I just felt like the way he was walking around doing laps, like he was looking for someone to say something to him. Like if you have been there, because me and Sabrina were trying to figure it out. And then we were sitting there like, he's really not a Q. He's not. Because we're waiting for him to link up. Like it was weird. It was very weird. But I do want to say, no one spoke to him. Ooh. No one like.
Purple alert.
Like it was. And as someone who have seen how y'all get in real time, well, at least this was at Hampton though, with them perps, but also on the internet, I don't know. I feel like, but it's also like when you a grown ass, and that's why that shit don't make sense. Because when you a grown ass person and we in the club, what you feel like you finna be him? You finna get kicked out the club over his shirt?
Yeah, I don't know. I think perps are actually really fucking funny to me, like because you're actually crazy. Like, you're crazy as fuck.
But what also had me weak is not only was nobody saying, like, no, when I say no one, like, it was giving, like, the bitches you trying to pop at, too, not even trying to fuck, because you're thinking, what is you doing right now? Like, I saw him try to pop in at this girl, and she was like, because it's like, I don't want to be seen talking to you either. This is very weird. This is strange.
I don't want to be adjacent and acquainted with a perp. Hell no.
Y'all ain't gonna call me. No, y'all ain't gonna name my cat Perp Pussy.
And then to perp above the age of 20 is
this nigga was actually absolutely 38.
Like that's
was also blowing.
He should be investigated. He probably has bodies under his fucking house. Like that, you're scary.
Like you're an old ass lame nigga. That's really what it gave.
That's really scary. I hate lame niggas that are old. You should like outgrow your lame.
We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
And we're back.
Well, Houston is such a party city. It'd be older people outside. So it was definitely like 40 plus in there.
Well, I'm sure if you was partying there, I know you partied at the old head spots, Mecca.
Well, yes, I love a girl.
So,
I love a man who doesn't who is established in life. As do you. Gotcha.
Listen, I am fully accepting of the fact that I'm an auntie. I am a lover of old things, old music. And that's why I was living and getting my life at Jill Scott's at One Music Fest. And I just want to say, Lavelle, I'm still upset at you for accidentally locking us out of that goddamn house because we had to leave early.
No, I will say, Lavelle, you really saved the day for me personally. Sabrina and Jamila were like overstimulating me. There are really moments where it's like, maybe everyone's right. Maybe I am neurospicy because I was tired. I was expecting to have a vibe at Jill Scott, but when y'all started yelling, I said, oh.
And it's just like, well, how else am I supposed to sing these lyrics?
I don't know. She pretending the microphone a dick. Like, let's just vibe. Yeah. Like, let's sway and be sexy.
I did in the beginning.
This is my whole thing. I feel like if I'm gonna listen to Jill Scott, I want to sit there and be sexy like the aunties. There was that one lady in a fedora, and she was just sitting there. That's how I wanted to be.
That's so boring.
That's how you listen to Jill Scott.
No, it's not, baby. When you go to a Jill concert, baby, you have to perform with Jill. Jill Scott, if you listen to this, I really do love you, and I don't know if you remember me, but I did meet you in 2011. I was trying to meet you again, girl, but that didn't happen. I don't know. Hit my line, girl. We got some things to talk about. But yeah, I was vibing. I love me some Jill Scott. She's
like one of my favorite artists. Butterfly bra back in the day, and I heard good things about it. But she's like a heavier chested lady like Jill. So it's a good product, is what I'm saying. It provides the support that one needs.
Yeah, what the fuck is a butterfly bra?
The butterfly bra is Jill Scott's iconic and life-changing bra that she made for big titty bitches like herself. Okay. And the way it's like a butterfly because it has like the way it cross straps and it provides like support.
Okay, maybe it just was not my demographic because I was an A cup for several years.
It's for women who like my dad's side of the family are quite breasty. I didn't get that.
Got it. Yeah. Makes sense.
The butterfly.
I enjoyed Jill's, but I'm an avid Jill Scott concert goer, so I knew exactly what I was going to do when I walked in there. I knew exactly how I was going to act because that's how I acted every last one of her concerts.
I mean, that's fair enough. Have you listened to Jill Scott lately to help with the election results?
Huh?
What? I tried to transition there. I was. Did you use Jill Scott to take the edge off of Donald Trump becoming getting elected president?
Unfortunately, there was nothing that was going to take that edge off that wasn't heroin. So I just simply just took it. Yeah, there was nothing that was going to take that edge off. So I just
consider doing a bump.
There was a joke there that I almost took. I'm going to take the high road.
Wow.
No, but I did take a hit of my weed though. So yeah, I definitely smoked my blunt.
I'll be honest. I went to sleep. I really wasn't surprised. But I guess
it was like I was both. Like I was surprised because I was like, "Are y'all fucking for real?" But then at the same time, I was like, "I'm not surprised" because like me and Jelani had been saying like that nigga gonna win just off the strength of like I know how white people are in this country. Like I know a lot of people be like thinking shit is progressive, but I never
white people
ever
hate niggas. Like for real,
never underestimate a white. Never. So I'm like, I mean, it's a lot of white. We be forgetting how many white people it is in the country until it become election time.
That's why we're called minorities, babe.
Right. And we be so in our like nigga bubble, and I stay with niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be. So I be forgetting that it's a whole lot of white folks,
I think that's, when I was making my videos, everyone was like, not now, Mecca, because I was like, guys, it's going to be okay. And they were like, fuck you, bitch. We don't want to hear that. But maybe
shut up, you positive bitch.
Yeah. Like, we want to be bad. And I get it. But like, maybe it's because I do be so heavily in a nigga bubble. Like, I do understand like the policies are going to affect, like, I'm completely aware of what's going on. But I just be so heavily in a nigga bubble that when people are talking like, oh, I live here and I got to deal with this. Nah, me girl. I live in a black ass city, black ass neighborhood. I have to go out of my way to see white people. So
not only that, I feel like my parents, when they talk about like the Reagan administration and shit that they've actually, I'm like, yeah, like Reagan was the devil too. Like this not our first
him
devil in
and
office.
Nancy are in hell.
Yeah,
And Nancy's in hell
our
sucking
first
Satan's
evil
dick.
ass president. So it's like deep throating, mind you.
Deep throating,
I
because you know
heard she
that
had the throat.
bitch. I'm gonna call her from hell and ask her give me some tips, girl.
I heard she had that mouth on her. So shit, she might have moved up in ranks down in hell. She might be, you know what I'm saying? She might be living comfortably down there. No
the way
shade.
she was running America, because you know Reagan had dementia. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, it's like you take your moment, you have your emotions, you have your feelings, and you just have to go the
you
next
have
day.
like
what am I gonna do?
It sounds cliche, but we have the no choice but to do the Black people persevere, because like what the fuck else we gonna do?
Yeah,
you know,
it is whatever.
Not whatever, but you know,
I mean, it's just like
it's disappointing, but it's also like it's like akin to white people don't want to let Beyonce win a country music award. They hate niggas.
And it's like, that's not going to stop me from loving that bitch and making her my mother.
And that's not going to stop Beyonce from making the music. That's my point. Like, we have to exist in the context of shout out to
all that which came before us.
Exactly. Right. And what came before us. Okay.
Hello.
So obviously we know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly. So how do you feel like everything went last week with our first drop of the episode? Like, do you feel like your expectations were met? Like, how are you feeling? I know how I'm feeling.
I mean, I think we're feeling the same. We've talked about it a lot. I would like, my heart is overjoyed, obviously, because I know that we thought we were going to have to like push TikTok clips, which we can't even get into the TikTok account right now. And Jamila locked us out.
I've been emailing TikTok back and forth. We're still
we're trying to get back into the account, because
so that's why there hasn't
so no clips, but nonetheless, the reception, I mean, it's not that I didn't think it was going to go up. I just really wasn't expecting for us to really drop it and it was going to go up. I wasn't expecting people to do the reviews and the video reviews and the comments and the tweets.
Yeah.
Like, that's some shit that was like, what Drake say? You know, it's real when you are who you think you are.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I was gagged. Honestly.
I was gagged because it's like, I mean, I can have my peers tell me, hey, you do your shit on TikTok. Hey, you got people come up to you in the street. But I think when you really start seeing like the actual data and like cause and effect, that was like, damn, okay, well, it's
I feel like a lot of people want to support you but don't necessarily do it, and it's not even like a dig to them, because I get it. Like, sometimes you're like, I'm happy for you doing this thing, but you haven't necessarily tapped in just yet. Like, you know, you'll get to it, and I felt like it was going to take time for people to get to it, but the way it did not take time for people to get to it, like they like,
turned that shit right on. And then even this morning when you was like, well, let's go live and, you know, build buzz. I also think because like obviously we both have the communications background. I don't want to downplay. I think that we did a good job of building buzz for it, honestly. For us not to have like, we have like a production team, shout out Melissa, and shout out Diamond Imprint Productions. But like, we don't have like PR team like doing our marketing. Like, it's either me or Jamila on the Facebook. It's not, girl, we didn't even have it in Facebook.
Ass.
But I love Facebook. That's my thing. That's why I said that. I love Facebook. And I'm put that on the table. I'm gonna come back to that because Facebook is tea and we need to get a Facebook. We need to get a Facebook group immediately. Us doing the TikTok, us doing the Instagram posts. So it's like,
which
it's
I
cool
think
to
works
see, you know, fruits of our labor
perfectly well for us, because it's like we know how to do that. Like, we're using our strengths. We're using those degrees, baby.
I was gonna say,
I may not be paying off them loans, but them loans is paying off for me. Thank you.
Well, I've been giving them people the bare minimum. They love $68.
Oh, that's crazy. I ain't gave them shit.
I do it every couple months. I tell them I have hard shit.
They be knocking on the door, knocking on the credit, calling. I be like, who? You better call Joe. He got a couple more months in this office.
Or Kamala, because she's still vice president. Let's we not forget. Call your soror. Call your soror.
Baby, I don't got nothing to do with that.
Because, girl.
Fuck out of here. Nope. Speaking of PR, let's get into a PR relationship. Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors are engaged.
I seen on Twitter someone said black people ain't got good news in weeks.
No, literally. And it's so funny to me because I'm like, y'all are funny because y'all knew that people weren't buying it. And so now y'all are doing this fucking engagement stunt. Bitch, you will never, ever, ever think that I am not going to clock a PR relationship. Okay.
It was a PR. I mean, so just to give a callback of how, honestly, the whole segment Spin It came, because, you know, I used to do like the PR predictions on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And after he had that situation with his white girlfriend, and he had laid hands on her, and she laid hands on him, whatever the fuck happened, because, you know, it convoluted in, you know, confusion. I said, oh, he gonna pop out with a black lady. Now, what my prediction was, I thought he was gonna go more low key, but he outdid himself.
I did too.
I thought he was gonna go straight, like,
I said, well, this is obvious.
Right. Like, he was gonna go clearly black woman, not light skin. That's what I'm like, not light skin black woman, giving black. HBCU, D9 org, like all the things. She's a lawyer, she's a doctor, she's got her own shit, like she's smart. He said, I'll do you one better. America's black sweetheart.
Right. Which,
I said, whoa.
What he doesn't understand, like, I know he thought that was going to eat, but it's like we also know of Meagan Good to be so incredibly unserious. So did that really work into your favor? I don't know. Love her down.
Don't want to call Meagan a complete pick me. What is right under? No. No, like, what is right under the, like, because I feel like pick me is really, really insulting. Like, for me, if I'm saying pick me, I'm really trying to insult you.
No, pick me is the worst.
The worst.
She's not there.
There are, like, there is a brand.
You know what she is?
What?
Christian.
No, bitch, what's crazy is that's literally what I was gonna say. I was like, you know, the good girls, Christian girls who maybe it's not like they're not talking shit about you, but they themselves are making it very clear that they are adhering to all of the rules. Like, no, I'm not down talking to them hoes over there. But let's be clear, I'm not one of them hoes over there, and I'm gonna do everything to show you that I'm not one of them hoes over there without saying it. That's Meagan. And as someone who is like in a very toxic relationship with a religious man who made me read the weight while also cheating on me with 17 bitches in Baltimore, Maryland.
Were you dating Jamal? Not Jamal,
from Hampton University.
Is Jamal coming?
It's Jamal coming. Mr. Chocolate. Because, you know, hey,
hello.
Hello. Clock it, messy. Girl.
I said, and that I believe.
I said what's crazy is, first of all, Jamal being Mr. Chocolate was all like, that shit made my life. I don't know. It was just something about it. And now I need him and Dr. Kari on the Housewives. I need them to bring, if y'all could do it on Married to Medicine and have Quad up there with that young airhead bitch. What's her name?
I don't know.
And the one that Heavenly was hating on. Now I'm going off into Bravo land. But y'all want to get this off. What Sweet Tea Cinnamon Bun? I don't know what they had named her, but she is a little bit of an airhead. That's what Heavenly and them named Dr. G's new wife. Oh, God. But she's young. She's might be maybe a couple years older. She's in her early 30s. And you know, all them women are seasoned. Heavenly was being an old hater ass bitch. And because that bitch is such an airhead, she couldn't pop back with nothing except like, oh, you're old. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, ugh, girl, you could have really ate these old hoes up. Yeah. But you didn't, because you're not smart. Back to what we were talking about. I'm sorry. I want Dr. Kari and Jamal on Potomac, because if y'all gonna have Quad up there with Sweet Tea, then you could have Kari and Giselle. They're sorors. They're your sorors. They can sit up there and ski together. Ski wee, not ski. Not ski. My bad.
Maybe not that.
Not to reflection.
Yeah, I want all of the drama and all of the tea.
We're gonna take a break and we'll be right back. And we're back.
I just want to go on record to say that Mike Tyson, you broke bitch. Why would you let that cracker beat your ass like that on national fucking television for a goddamn check? You just pissed me all the way off. First of all, you hit Robin Williams. What's her damn name? What's her name? Robin Williams?
Givens, child. Givens. Robin Williams was a white man.
You didn't beat that lady up. Said that was the best punch of your life just to get beat up by a fucking white boy 30 goddamn years later, pissing me the hell off, goddamn it. And then showing us your fucking Krabby Patty ass cheeks. Nobody wanted to see that bullshit.
Didn't he show us his dick too? I didn't. It was.
And grabbed it and shoved it and chucked it and just whacked it. Like, don't ever do that again. Actually, I never want to see your face again. You pissed me off. Don't ever give that white boy no more nothing. I fucking hate that white boy. I hate him.
I don't really have anything else to add to that, but I do want to add. Well, I just lied. Anyway, you should have known when he told that little ass girl, fuck legacy, da da da. That should have been an indicator that he was going to throw the fight, because they was in my comments like, he's 60 years old. I said, baby, if you think Mike Tyson 60 is the same as your motherfucking daddy 60, you are out your motherfucking mind if you don't think Mike Tyson could have beat that boy's ass. He absolutely threw that fight.
He threw it. And literally when I saw that, I was literally trying to figure out how to do the fucking parlay. This is why I need niggas in my life. I wanted to try to figure out how to do a parlay because I was going to bet on that fucking cracker because I was going to come up.
You should
But I couldn't figure it out in time. I couldn't figure that shit out. So I just let it rock. But I was going to parlay that.
That's so crazy that you brought. I was just talking to a boy about parlays last night. And I be feeling like, be a fucking lady. The fuck? But also, I would want to win some money.
I want to win some money too. I want to be in on.
All you gotta do
I want to know what the boys are talking about.
Little dub down. Get your little 100, 200 back.
I'm good at guessing. I don't know. I knew I should have put money on that damn fight. But yeah, I just wanted to say, Mike Tyson, fuck you for pissing me off. You knew we had a hard year already. For you to do that shit, I really can never trust you again. And then he's talking about, I'm never gonna do it. Like, fuck the legacy. We're all gonna die someday anyway. Mike, shut your stupid ass up.
You know Mike Tyson is emo though, for real. So like, I just like I said, when I seen that and it was that baby in them damn glasses, she said, pivot. And
she didn't know what the fuck was going on.
She's gonna go places because she handled that so well.
She got it.
She has it. But when I saw that, I said, oh, I'm going to sleep. I'm not watching this. He's not winning. Yeah. It's just not giving. But speaking of men who I'm gonna say it anyway because I already started. Speaking of men who have bragged about hitting bitches, Herky Jerky Jerky and Skai Jackson. Well, I already had to drag him. First of all, you look like a ginger version of Zaboomafoo. You're lucky.
Devin said he looked like Darla from Finding Nemo.
He looks like Lois Griffin. If we're being honest.
He's ugly.
Yeah. No, I know that that Sky's a bit color struck if we're just going off her track record. But I'm not gonna hold it against her because I also went through a phase where I was strictly dating light-skinned men. So it could be a phase because I had the phase around that age as well.
What I will say is this. I know a lot of people have been giving Skai some flack for getting pregnant by that jerky worky.
Turkey?
But I will say this. What I will say is, Skai, you know what I respect? I respect the bitch that calls the paparazzi on herself. I will always stand a bitch that lives for a moment. You hear me? Period. A bitch who loves the spotlight and is going to say, I'm going to walk outside with my belly and my hair and my mama. Yeah. You ate that. You looked real cute.
Oh, I didn't even see the picture of her mama in it.
Yeah, her mama was walking in the street with her. She had that belly out. She had a fresh do. The roller set was taken out. Good little body wave. The sunglasses, the belly was moisturized. The face was beat. Mm-hmm. Super cute. That was the first time I've ever seen her not look 11. So like I was saying, okay, period.
Yeah, because she is 22. She is like 20. She's not, I mean, she's young, but she's not a teenager is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, she looks 10.
So how do you feel about this? Because I made a video where I really wasn't even talking about Skai. I was more so talking about like, I said, herky dicker jerky, da 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 da. Like, oh, he's a crash out. He got tackled by the police. He got hit by the car. I said, that's crazy.
He had quite a week.
He had a week, right? He got hit by the car, tackled by the police, apparently violated his parole, X, Y, and Z. And I just said, baby, you got pregnant by a crash. That's a fact. You know, that's not hating. That's in fact a fact.
No. It's one thing to like have a ugly nigga on your roster because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you look back at your roster, you're not always proud of them. You know, sometimes you got some sneaks in there. So it is what it is. But today, a ugly nigga who was that fucking ghetto. Oh my God, girl.
Turkey.
You are not a Disney princess exactly, but you're a little Disney girl. You know, you are princess adjacent. You are the Band-Aid girl. Oh, stuck on Band-Aid break.
Core memory unlocked. Core memory unlocked.
Hello?
Like, she been outside.
You got some shit on you. So I was just disappointed that he was a fucking degenerate.
I mean, if you know anything about good girls, they do love a hood nigga.
Right. But it give like forcefully hood nigga. Like, okay. Like not even like a naturally hood nigga. Like what's going like it seems like he tries to be in hood shit every second.
No, he's just a hood booger.
Yeah, I hate him.
When I
sister.
seen so first of all, he had put on his face. This is how you know he a hood booger. He be on Facebook.
And
I
that's
told
all
you I'd be
need
on
to know.
Facebook. I'd be on Facebook like before everything got deleted. I went and looked because they had posted a screenshot of him calling her a Disney ass bitch. Then he said he was smoking Cameron Boyce pack because they said,
which is crazy.
which that's what even made me say in my video because bitch, hold on, we don't talk about Cameron like that over here. What the fuck are you?
Don't talk about that baby. Don't
what the
talk about
fuck?
that baby.
May God rest his soul.
Sweet, precious baby, and don't be talking about him.
Don't do that
with your ugly ass.
With your ugly ass.
Don't talk about him.
I got something. I said I wasn't even gonna say nothing about all this. I wasn't gonna say nothing but that. And then, in addition to that, they were in my comments like, oh yeah, and that's not it. He be on Facebook talking about he pro domestic violence. He gonna hit a bitch. I said
that was probably the least surprising part about all of this.
I mean, not surprising, but also still shocking nonetheless. It's like, oh well, okay, so we're all seeing the red flags. So I know you did. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate. But babies are a blessing from God above. Hopefully her and moms get full custody. They probably won't even have to try. He probably is gonna
they can simply say, hey, can I? And the judge will like, go for it.
Yeah, go for it. But yeah, they'll be all right. Yeah, Sky, it's been Sky and her mama, single mama. I don't think Sky Daddy in the picture.
Never seen a dad.
Generational.
Never seen a dad.
Generation. You don't realize I'm gonna go off in such a tangent, but you don't realize how much of like your upbringing, what's that, subconsciously, like deep down inside, like how it manifests in you. Like you don't even realize that shit because you about to have a baby until you look back and be like, oh my God, this is like the same pattern my mama had. And I do that all the time, but it's just like, damn.
But unfortunately, I did not take the route my mama did because my mama for sure was married before she had babies. So I don't know where I got this ghetto shit from, but
well.
You can't, I don't know.
I didn't say every trait. I just said,
I
didn't say every single one, but I did say, sometimes you just look back and you be like,
free will be real.
Yeah, it'd be free. It'd be free. But then sometimes we just follow them generational patterns that some of them need to be broken,
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I feel like big sis, big cousin, girls, if you gonna have a baby, don't have no baby with no man who gonna get tackled by the police on camera and hit by a car.
Yeah.
And call himself herky jerky durky.
Or is like an avid Facebook user.
Or smokes blacks on Facebook Live.
Or is from Mobile, Alabama.
Is he from Mobile?
I don't know. I just
shit! I
was. It gives like that.
He from Ohio.
I don't know nothing about Ohio, but if that's what it's like,
they said it's ghetto, and I believe him based on what I've seen of him. Mind you, everything we've learned about him has been against my will.
I was gonna say it's different types of ghetto and shit. Like, because I'm a little ghetto myself, but it's certain type of ghettos that I don't.
No, that hood gutter bed jail internet like that type of ghetto. That's not the brand of ghetto that I like.
Yeah. I don't want nothing to do with that.
No, I ain't never been to jail. I don't plan on going. I also will say, if I did go to jail, I would not cry on my mugshot though, because my daddy is a street nigga. So I feel like
I would have to serve.
It would have to give no, not even a serve. I plan on smirking if God forbid, but like knock on wood.
And it's like matter of fact, can I see how that came out? Let me do another one.
Because I'm so in Facebook trenchy shit that in Sacramento, and I know everybody says that, so I can only speak from Sac experience. Whenever somebody goes to jail and like the locals get a hold of the Facebook of mugshot and they share it and be like, bro, or people be commenting on it, that should be so funny, child. I said, if y'all ever share my mugshot on Facebook, I'm gonna be so pissed. Don't do that. Y'all see Mecca get a mugshot.
Honestly, the part that scares me the most about going to jail is I always hear that it's cold.
Yes.
And I can't stand that cold shit.
No. Yes. I had to pick my cousin up from jail a couple years ago, and that was the first thing she said when she got out. It was so cold in there. So you are spot on.
And it's like, imagine you get arrested like on a night out in the town and you have like on a whole dress.
That's
So now
literally
you're
what happened
cold,
to her. No. That's literally what
That's
happened.
the fucking word.
She was in a
That's
club
my
dress
worst fear.
and like half naked. She was like, I was freezing for 8 hours.
Like, if I ever have to get arrested, please let it be on a day that I was bundled the fuck
like
up.
in the wintertime, so I could at least sit there and be warm.
Right. Like,
child, because I'm anemic. I can't be cold.
I'm
Oh my God.
My iron is low. And I'm gonna be absolutely miserable. And that's just gonna piss me off even more. And then on top of that, they don't have good food. And I get hungry so easily.
I will need a little snack.
And I'll be like, do you guys have any snacks? Do you have any cheese?
I'd be like, shut up, bitch.
And I also hate when people are mean to me. So it's just like all of the things that I hate is in jail. I can't go. I literally can't go. I hate when people are mean to me. Like,
mean.
Whoa,
I do hate a
what
mean
the
ass
fuck?
bitch. Because I'm not mean at all.
Like,
why is you being like that?
I don't understand. Like, please be nice. What the fuck?
What did I do to you?
Mean ass bitch. And I'm just not even a fighting type of bitch. I don't feel like dealing. Like, I'm gonna be a bitch in there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you're gonna punk me. You will. Cause I'm just gonna sit the fuck there and be like, please. I can't. I'm just gonna have to let the bitch me.
Do you remember when them girls tried to roll up on us at Hampton and you and the other girl hit the corner and me and Elantra was ready to fight and y'all was like, bye? Mind you, it was the girl, it was the other girl who you were with who started it. Cause remember they had whipped around that corner real fast and we were all walking and they almost hit us. So she had basically screamed like, oh, da-da-da, like y'all, da-da-da. And so since we're walking, they screeched and they stopped. And they were like, y'all got a problem? Mind you, the girl who started it in Jamila hit the fucking corner so fast. Me and Elantra stopped like, well, what's up, bitch? Because y'all clearly drunk driving, so it's going to be easy to beat your ass.
I just don't know if I can fight.
It was Jamila being like, no, bye.
I just don't know. And that's just like, what if I can't? Then I get beat up. That's embarrassing. And again.
You never fought with your siblings?
Yeah, but not like for real. Like, and I mean, when me and Jazz used to fight, like, obviously the bitch is bigger than me. So, like, because we're 5 years apart. So when we was fighting, I'm like literally
a little
ass kid. So it's like, and we weren't really like punching and shit like that. So it's like, I really don't know. And I was always just defending myself. But I did clock that bitch in her forehead with a fucking high heel shoe one day. Bitch had me fucked up. I can't remember what the fuck she did, but the bitch used to bully me. So one day I went to the closet and grabbed a high heel shoe, clocked that ass in the fucking forehead. I was scared as shit after I did it though. I started running. But that's about it. Like, I don't know. And then like the one fight I got into when I was in 6th grade, it was like we was play fighting at first. And you know how like when you play fighting kind of get serious? It was just that. So, but it wasn't for like for real. So I really don't know. But I didn't lose. But I also wouldn't say I won. I would say it was a draw. Like I didn't get beat up. I really
do respect the honesty.
We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
And we're back.
So I don't know if I can fight. And the one time I was gonna actually get into a fight, Dwight stopped me and then stopped me again. So I don't know. And I'm so mad at him for stopping me because I really wanted to see if I could.
Maybe
I really think because I had enough anger in me. I really had enough, like, on God, I had like the amount of anger that was, mind you, I'm not even the type of bitch to get mad like that. Shit be funny to me. I felt like I could beat her ass. I had the spirit of fight in me. And I really thought I could have took her because I imagined me beating the fuck out of her. And I just imagine what I would do. And I was thinking of all the fight videos I've seen because I've always watched fight videos. So I was thinking to myself, I'm going to grab this bitch and I'm going to go, bah, 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 bah. And I was just thinking about how I'm going to like sit on top of her and just keep, bah, 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 bah.
Right.
Like that nigga was beating SpongeBob ass. I was just thinking about that.
I was going to say, you can't even do it now because
it's too late now.
It's too late. People know who you are, which leads me into what happened at the tailgate that you weren't even, were you around for that? Remember we were telling you when they was imitating Aubrey and I had to remember that I am now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I was right behind you.
So.
Which was crazy. So I'm like, okay.
Listen, now as Jamila has described herself to y'all, I am the exact opposite. I'm not going to start the fight, but I have no problem.
But Mecca's the type of bitch to say shit out loud, be like, bitches is being really fucking weird.
No, I'm just a bit of a confrontational individual. I don't mind being like, what the fuck going on? Like, who the fuck is y'all talking to? Da, da, da. And then if I need to take my glasses off, because this is the first time in my life this year where I've had more than one pair of glasses. So it's like, if I need to take the glasses off, put them in my purse and box a little bit, I'm also down to do that. But that's like the last resort. But anyway, we were getting food in line at the tailgate. Also, we was on Clark's campus. Now, I'm not saying this is indicative of Clark Atlanta University, but I will say that's
it got ghetto when we
I was
walked
gonna
over
say
there.
the
That's where all
Clark
the young
side of the
niggas was at.
tailgate was a bit. It was just the young niggas. It was the YNs
That's
over
where
there for
all
shit
the young
show.
folks was at. I said, oh hell
The
no.
Spelman Morehouse part was it was the old heads, the alumni,
That's where we belong.
the
That's where we
sections, the hookahs. You guys are appropriating HBCU culture. Stop talking about the hookahs. Like it was just a lot going on. We were in line getting the food. Aubrey walks up and said, "Oh my God, what are you guys eating?" And like, obviously Aubrey has a very, if you don't know who Aubrey is, he's bougie brown skin on TikTok. He's known for his little laugh, and he really laughs like, he can't even do it. He really laughs like that. So he said, "Oh my God, we're getting food. Like, what are we doing?" The girl in front of us, like out loud, imitates him. Like mocks him basically, like, "Oh my God, blah, blah, blah." And so Aubrey instantly goes, Did you just imitate me?" Like, it's like, well, what the fuck? That was so weird and rude. So instantly she doesn't speak up. The boy next to her speaks up and is like, "Oh, no, bro. Da, da, da." Now, what I will say, I understood why he spoke up.
He was trying to, because let me pause right there. Because he was definitely trying to de-escalate, but he was also trying to get in Aubrey's pants. That's why he was really trying to cool shit down. Yeah, that's what I clocked. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't peep that at all.
He even tried, you didn't see he was trying to hug up on him? And then he tried to be, and then Aubrey was like, okay, like, yeah, he definitely was trying to hug him. It was just no, it's not like that.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Well, hold on, just hold that for a second. He might be DL, and I know they'd be like that at Morehouse, but hold on. I thought what I took from that was he spoke up to Aubrey because, it's like men and women arguing. And at the end of the day, we are in the South, we're at HBCUs, and you know that like that's still a thing out there. Like, I'm not going to argue with no man. I don't want no man arguing with no woman. So he instantly spoke up. But the way he spoke up, it was very like, first of all, we all heard her imitate him. That was number one. Number two, the way you spoke up so quickly to try and de-escalate it, she obviously did it. So, and then I was like, I started speaking up and was like, okay, well, da-da-da. Because Aubrey was going to get a little crunk. And I was like, okay, well, you guys, like, let's de-escalate. Let's da-da-da-da. Cool. They turn back around and start kikiing. And the light-skinned boy with that hat to the side.
Mm-hmm. A different herky-jerky YN. He was trying to be funny in the back the whole time. And so when me and the friend, I'll call him the photographer because he had a camera. Me and him trying to de-escalate, he kick in with the girl in the back. So it's like, not only is your friend trying to de-escalate, y'all trying to be funny in the back. So I addressed him and said, let's not do too much. And then they go, oh, my bad. Put their hands up. He was like, can I film y'all?
No. But after all of that, because after I damn near kirked on the other boy, I said, don't do too much because we're trying to de-escalate and you're conflicting with that. And we could get into it. Now they turn around, the boys say, oh, can I get a picture of you? Da, da, da. No, you can't. So this is how I know they heard us. Because Aubrey like, I don't know what the fuck she talking about, that stiff ass weave. And I mean, like I said, like you just said, I don't mind talking on live. I said, yeah, I don't know. Bitches want to be funny. They weave not moving, da, da, da. And again, we know you could hear us. So they start talking.
Mind you, while all of this is happening, my body is tightening up because I'm like,
because Jamila does not like conflict. Jamila does not like conflict.
Here?
Okay, so this is where it escalates.
And I also can't back down. I have to stand 10 toes, but I'm scared. I don't want to do this.
So this whole time,
I gotta play.
I was in my head like, all day we've been getting clocked like, oh my God, from TikTok. So we can't be on TikTok fighting at the tailgate. That's crazy. So I'm trying to remember that this whole time. But on my word to Cameron, that boy in a light skin hat called Aubrey the F word. Like what the Brits call the cigarettes. And I said, did you just call him the F word? That girl turned around so quick and said, no, he said facts. No, the fuck he didn't, bitch.
Why?
No, the fuck he didn't. After that, we were talking so much shit after that. And them niggas didn't turn around at all. I said, oh yeah, you looking like a fake ass Ebo motherfucker with this hat to the side, looking stupid as shit. Your weave is stiff. And bitch, you over here trying to take pictures. You didn't get on your motherfucking job. Y'all over here doing too much. Girl, I put on myself because that doesn't make sense. And I was just weak because you let us talk about your weave for 5-10 minutes. But the moment your friend got clocked for using a slur, you made sure to turn around.
Now you want to stand up like, yeah.
No. He said facts. That didn't even go with what he was saying.
All right, girl.
Anyway, I was really starting to get red in the face.
I ain't that scary though. Let's get that clear. I ain't that scared to back down on some shit
Not
that I
not
actually
you.
said.
If you outright call my friend the F word,
Why? Don't be scary now,
yeah,
bitch.
no, I'm finna get this food and throw it on you like Love and Hip Hop.
Cause what? Don't be fucking weird, bitch.
Okay, y'all. So we're gonna get into our section of the show, our segment, Spin It. Jamila and I are both communications girlies with communications and PR backgrounds. So we want to give you guys some advice on any of your messy situations. And we're gonna spin it. Now, the advice we give you may be unhinged and immoral. Understand, PR is not about what's right or what's wrong. It's about getting you out of your pickle dick. Are you following me? If you have a messy situation that you want us to possibly spin for you, please be sure to email us at unhingedandimmoralpod@gmail.com. It is spelled exactly how it sounds. So, and I can't even think of how to spell that out right now. Honestly, my brain's not working.
But send it our way. Okay, let's get into it. The title of this prompt is called Throuple Trouble, and I'm already invested. Thank you so much.
I love it.
For this mess. All right, let's get into it. Hey, Mecca and Jamila. I just want to start out saying congrats on the pod, and I love you both. Thank you so much, darling. Okay, so I'm going to get into it. I'm in a throuple. Woo! It's me, another woman, and our man. Okay, period. Well, the other girl is pregnant. Oh, God. Me and our man were together first and talked extensively about having a baby together. Long story short, he got locked up. Oh, my God.
Jamila, you got to read it. You can't react as you read. That's why you're supposed to read it beforehand.
It's so much juice. Long story short, he got locked up and we broke up while he was in there. He got out, got with her, told her he still wanted me, and we somehow made it work with all three of us together. But this hoe is pregnant and I feel betrayed. He begged me to stay, but deep down it feels wrong. Anyway, I haven't told anyone. No one even knows about the girl or her pregnancy. What should I do? Should I stay or should I go? Love you both. First of all, there was 18 different turns in this goddamn story.
I was gonna say I didn't know where we were gonna go at any point.
I could not have predicted
Thank God
that.
we don't have to use morality in this because fuck.
Because you weren't moral to begin with, bitch. So
Jamila said them thruples aren't of God. They aren't of Christ.
I personally am. I can't do no throuple because I'm a jealous type of bitch. Get off of my nigga. I don't know about our. I don't know about our. I know about my. So that's just me.
Just thinking about her situation. I'm gonna assume. Yeah, she said it's a girl. We got to give her a fake name.
Okay, let's give her Shelly.
Shelly, love it.
So Shelly is the bitch who wrote us. So now we got to give the bitch who pregnant a name.
Let's just call the nigga.
Nigga, right?
And then Shelly and Ayana. I don't know. I'm gonna think of a black name.
Okay, Shelly and Ayana, and then nigga.
And nigga. Okay. So this is my first question for you, Shelly, as your crisis communication consultant. How long, well, I know you guys said how we were together. How long were you together? Does your family know that you guys were an item? Your family obviously knows that you've been wanting a baby. Does the family know that they're back together? Did Shelly say that? She said they don't know about the other woman.
She said don't nobody know about none of this.
Okay. So it really just depends.
They don't even know about the girl.
So. Right, that's what I'm saying. So it just, what direction does Shelly want to go? Does she want to?
Do you want to
leave this nigga?
Do you want to have like a polygamous marriage?
Yeah, because not even trying to sound like this, but I'm gonna sound like this because unhinged and immoral, and we're only talking about what things look like in terms of the outside world, not our personal choices that we can make as individuals. Thruples, polyamory, polygamy, not society friendly.
At all.
You're not gonna be well received. And if you're black, because we're calling them nigga, I'm gonna assume they're black.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Oh, that's gonna be hard to sell to your mama.
It's gonna be hard to sell.
That's gonna be hard to tell your mama and them. I'm not gonna lie, Shelly. What you could do, spin it. Ooh. Since you have not never told nobody about the girl and the baby and the throuple to begin with, if Shelly leaves him, right, he's obviously going to stay with this woman who he now has pregnant, Ayana. They pop out with the babies. Let's just assume everyone's friends on Facebook. Shelly can basically be like, he got a bitch pregnant on me. And
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Sliver out of it that way.
That makes you the desired party.
Yeah.
Who has not heard of the story of the nigga cheating and getting a bitch pregnant on you?
And then if he lies and been like, oh, she knew about the whole time. No, I didn't.
No,
You're a liar. You're already a proven
Hello?
liar. You got a bitch pregnant on me. Who's going to believe that I was in a polyamorous relationship?
No shade. He was in jail. So
he's not a credible source.
He's not.
He's not. I would honestly, Shelly, if you want to leave this nigga, easy work. Easy fucking work. Now, if you want to stay with him,
you're going to have to do a little bit more.
We're going to have to do a bit more.
Yeah.
Already, if you're not trying to tell people about the polygamous polyamory, I'm interchanging those two words. I know they're not the same. I know. Okay, I know. That aspect of it.
I have a really great idea, but it's super bad.
It is bad. Hey, I think we're on the same page. Say it, because I want to see if we think it's the same thing.
You have to go the religious route. You're gonna.
I was gonna say, bro.
You're gonna have to be like, I forgive him, and we're working it out, and I'm gonna help them raise
Jamila,
this child.
Listen. Let her have the baby. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let Shelly and Ayana and nigga all stay together, still be on the under, not tell anyone. Now, when he has this baby, make it seem like to your public, your family, your friends, oh my God, he had a side child on me. But I am a woman of God, and we are working on it. And I'm going to do the Christ-like thing, air quotations, because I'll be thinking bitches need to leave when a baby's made. But that's a whole nother separate rant. I'm doing a Christ-like thing. I'm staying with my man, and we're gonna work this out, and we're gonna be what is that? A conjoined a blended family.
A blended family. And here's the thing: people are gonna still talk about you, but they won't talk about you in public because a lot of people are scared to talk about religious people in public. So they're gonna but people are doing that anyway. You are gonna be good, and you only have to keep up this super religious facade for a year and a half, maybe 2. Make sure the nigga gets baptized.
Yes, because he's already a felon. He's been in jail.
Hello, exactly. So
he's already a jailbird,
and you'll be good to go.
So if you all come to Christ at the same time together, you forgiving for the baby, he's changing his life over. You can even bring the girl,
and you have to go to the christening,
right? And you ain't got to tell no one you eating that lady's pussy.
Nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know y'all knocking boxes over there with the scissors and the swords.
Yep.
That sounds fun though, Shelly.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring God into it. When in doubt.
I mean, that's what Donald Trump did. And look, he the damn president of the United States, child. And that man ain't worth the damn oil lick. So, you know.
Yeah, Shelly. Good
luck,
was
girl. Really
girl.
Easy work. Good luck.
Yeah.
And respond. Tell us what you end up doing.
Let me know what you end up doing, girl. Ooh. Wow.
Damn. Okay. Well, that was fast. I thought I was gonna take over. Maybe we too good at this.
We're just too good at this.
I mean, if y'all can't tell, you absolutely have to write in and give us more scenarios to help you flip and dip, put the thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Yes. Send us your mess and we'll tell you how to get the fuck up out of there. Well, this has been fun.
A lot of fun. It was a lot easier. So I just want to say it took us 2 hours this week. It took us 5 hours last week. So we're already getting better. We did have some issues.
We had a couple of issues, but it's okay.
But they weren't. We were started by 10:30, whereas last week we were 4 hours late. So we are so happy that you guys are listening and supporting and liking, subscribing, and commenting. We're actually going to read some comments from people who listened to the podcast last week from both Apple. Well, I'm going to do Apple Podcasts. Jamila, you can do Spotify. It's way more of those. Love their energy. This podcast was my type of energy, very raw and real. Can't wait to hear more. And that was from Ann Love 241. April Cole said, refreshing. Such a relatable podcast. It's like an extended TikTok. LOL. I love this for us. Thanks, April. And Stay Back 247 said 5s across the board. From TikTok to now creating a podcast. I appreciate how authentic, open, and smart these two ladies are. I'm so excited to see this podcast grow, and I look forward to. That was a long comment, but it cut off. But anyway, Stay Back. Thank you so much. That's so dope.
Okay, let's get into some of these Spotify comments. Let me zoom in. Y'all know I can't see. Okay, Max said, this was a great opening episode. The Lord is real, and y'all are really good at communicating realness, period. Asia Smith says, this was good, and it flowed nicely. And honestly, Mecca's mic didn't sound too bad.
No, because I made the TikTok about how, and I have the mic sitting right here. This is the mic I had used last week, but I use these in my TikTok live. And I would make the TikTok being like, oh, I didn't sound like Jamila, but they were like, no, it didn't sound that bad. It should sound better this week, though.
Tony said, I really like their natural chemistry. It feels like I'm listening to friends tell me updates in their lives. Exactly. Miss Kwawa. Miss Kuwa. I literally love y'all on TikTok. My friends and I are always referencing Mecca, and now y'all have a podcast. This was an amazing first episode. Can't wait to hear everything y'all drop, and I will definitely be submitting more things to spin. Period.
Ooh, excited.
Ray says, this was a great episode. The lore of y'all is hilarious and can't wait for next week. Thursdays just got better. Exactly. And the last one is from Michaela. Such a good first episode. I died the entire time. I love all of these comments. Wow, y'all love us down.
Thank you so much.
If y'all want to hear your comment read live, be sure to leave your comments in the Apple Podcast, Spotify. Make sure you leave us reviews, 5s, 10s
I think you do it on Amazon Music too.
Okay, period. Wherever you can leave a comment, drop the comment, and we'll definitely read some of them. So yeah.
Well, that's it for Unhinged Immoral this week. See you guys next Thursday.
Unhinged and Immoral is hosted by Jamila Bell and Mecca Evans.
Produced by Melissa D. Montz and Diamond Imprint Productions.
Post-production by Coco Lawrence.
Production assistance by Melody D. Watson.
Music by Audie and Brooklyn Billionaires.